Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is the ability to get deep and add layers into the secondary as a pass-receiving threat, and not only do damage before they catch the ball, but so many of these guys have tremendous ability after the catch.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here we go.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Burrow working in the pistol. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
That one over the back line of the end zone. The touchback means the drive will start at the 30. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and There was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He'll drop to throw. He's going to air this out for Davis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He's into space past the 25. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. They get 24 on that one. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Here we go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
They'll stick with him again. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down. Here's a run. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Come a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is caught! What a job on the scramble. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. You got to keep him in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. On first down, right back to Mitchell. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Duvernay with the grab. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run, it's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Thunderbirds are on the board. It's now 10-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Thrown left side, the catch is made. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Second down and 8. Burrow now. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. On 1st down, Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. An even 40 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Now, Burrow. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That one taken in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A give to Mitchell. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Putting the tight end in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They motion the slot man left. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Here's 3rd and 7. Open man, that's Duvernay. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Second and 7. Now, faking the give. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And this is taken in by the defense. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They bring Chase in motion. On 1st and 10, Burrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Another run here for Robinson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. His pass complete to Darius Davis. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. That pass play, good for 22. That's enough for a first down.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
Now Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Thunderbirds. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Back to throw, Burrow. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
He'll manage only a couple. Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
On 2. 11 MT. 11 MT. Here we go. Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this.
On 1. Ready?
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Here's a run going left. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
On 1. Ready?
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll run. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Another run here with Mitchell. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. He'll drop to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Running is Mitchell. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This will be returned from the 6. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down.
On 1, ready?
They'll drop to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
On 2, ready? 11, MT, right? 11,
A handoff as they try to run it here. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the catch.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one complete right side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. It's a pickup of 13 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
Now a handoff running right. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
So this one